everybody has their time. You know, as I'm sitting here, and honestly, I drove over here without an idea of what video I was going to make, no title, nothing in mind, just peace. I just wanted to try to beat the sun and get here before it went down. And obviously, I had ideas of making a video, and everybody and everything has their time. Just as a tree has its time to grow and blossom, as a flower blossoms, everybody has their own time. And that is something that I believe everybody struggles with, even myself, hence why I'm making this video, to communicate that to myself and to whoever resonates with this. A reminder that everybody has their time, you know, whatever it may be. Maybe you have goals, whatever. We all have our time. And sometimes it's really hard to grasp that, and really hard to come to terms with that and believe that within ourselves, because life happens and things happen and we just get caught astray. You know, sometimes we get pushed off our path, but sometimes that may be what we need. We often label our shortcomings as shortcomings, nothing more than, you know, analyzation. We don't really analyze them. But I feel like if we can take time to realize that not everything bad that happens to us is necessarily bad, but more so direction, understanding, patience, because we tend to forget that. I believe that all of us forget that. I'm a victim of it myself, and it's not right, because when you understand that everything is in accordance with God, everything is in accordance with the universe, with time, if you're consistent in something, if you're consistent in one thing and persistent, and you keep doing it and doing it and doing it, your time will come eventually, no matter what happens. You just have to make sure that you keep going and you keep doing it and doing it and doing it every single day. You cannot stop thinking about it. You have to keep doing it. If you are not doing anything towards whatever that is you were dreaming of, whatever goal that may be, if you're not doing anything towards that, then consider yourself dead weight. Because if your soul wants something and your body's not doing something to get it, then you're motionless. The wheel will not turn. So you have to really push yourself to do things. Push yourself, motivate yourself, find reason. Because you have to want it bad enough. Sure enough as hell, if you tell me that if I keep doing this and if I keep going at it, let's example exercising. If I keep exercising every single day, then it got to be every single day, but it's got to be consistent enough to the point where we can classify it as every day, every other day, whatever. If I keep doing that, eventually I'm going to get fit. Eventually I'm going to have a six-pack. Eventually I'm going to be strong. Eventually I'm going to feel confident within myself because I did exactly what I told myself I was going to do. We have to apply that exercise within ourselves. It doesn't have to be for material gain, rather for spiritual pursuit, for physical pursuit, for mental pursuit, whatever you want it to be. That law applies to everything. The law of attraction exists, but it does not exist if you are constantly wanting something without going towards something. Stagnant energy is words. Words without motion, words without action are stagnant. They're just words. I can say I want $1 million, but if I'm not doing anything, working towards getting that $1 million, then I'm going nowhere. That is why, in order for you to have your time, for any of us to have our time, we have to be working towards that. We have to be working towards that day where everything feels like it finally worked out. If not, you're just going to be waking up every single day doing the same bad habits and not pushing yourself to do what you need to do. It creates a nasty parasite within us. And we cannot have any parasites within us because we need to be better. We need to prove ourselves, how strong we are, how worthy we are of something. We're worthy of everything. But if we're not doing anything towards getting that, then we're worthless. We're liars of self, liars to self. a betrayal to self. You don't want to do that to yourself, because self is always listening. So be conscious of the things you manifest towards yourself, the words you spelt. Be conscious of that, because that can cause the most immense damage, and you realize why you're not moving anywhere or going anywhere, because you're not paying attention to the way you're speaking to yourself, the way you're treating others. You don't think God sees these things. You have to be passionate about something. Be passionate. Show your fire. Give yourself to the world. You have to be passionate. Be strong. Be firm with your message. Whatever that is you're doing. Be firm within yourself. Feel it in your heart. Feel the reason why you're doing something. You need to be that reason. You need to be that person that you see every single day when you can't stop thinking, you can't stop dreaming. You need to be that person. If you're not that person, then who are you? Then what are you living for? Why do you keep having these dreams if you're not working towards it? So stop complaining and stop asking yourself why your life isn't moving when you're not the one moving the boat. You're not driving the car. You're not steering. You're not going anywhere because you're stuck here. You're stuck here. We have to get out of this. We have goals. We have dreams. We have to get out of this. We have to control this. Control your mind, and you can control everything. Control your mind, and you can control everything. Please plant that seed within yourself. Plant that seed in your conscious. Water it every single day and watch how your life blossoms and transforms into something that you've always dreamed of. Please do not give up on yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Fight for what is yours. What is a life that is dreamt of? Why? Come on. You're going to dream of this life and you're not even going to fight for it? Yet you expect for everything to be yours. That's not right. That's not right. We have to stop asking external forces why our life isn't going the way we want it to go, when we need to hold ourselves accountable. We have free will. We can do whatever we want to do. Yet we blame external forces for the way that our life is dealt with, or the way that our cards were dealt. No, that's not right. That's not right. I'm sorry. That's not right. That's not right. That's not the way to be. That's not the way to be. And I'm real passionate about this. I'm showing a side on YouTube that I used to show. This side doesn't really come out often, but who cares about any of that? This is today, this is now. And I'm real passionate about this message because I'm tired of me, myself, doing the same exact thing I'm talking to you about. I'm a victim of this myself. I'm not no perfect. You think me coming up here and telling you all these things and preaching all these messages is because I'm perfect? Is because I've done these things? No, I'm in the progress of doing these things. I'm a student of life. I'm not perfect. But if I have the opportunity and the chance to speak about something and give conscious reminder, give spiritual presence and just prowess, then I will do that. And that is why I make these videos, because I feel it in my heart that I have to make these videos. I feel it in my spirit. Now, what is that you feel in your spirit? What is it that you cannot stop thinking about? Why do you wake up every day? What is your goals? What is your dreams? Figure that out. Sit with yourself and work towards it. Do not blame anything outside of yourself. If you're lazy, you're lazy. Do the things you need to change. Be the change. Be the change. I'm sorry, sometimes my English doesn't sound the best. I'm speaking fast and it's my second language. Be the change. You need to make things count. Make it count, man. Make it count. Stop complaining 24/7 and actually do something about your life. When you do these things, then we can circle back to the topic of this video, that everything will happen. Everything will unfold within itself. The energy will follow the energy that leads. And then everything will happen. Everything you dream of will happen. But first, you need to hold yourself accountable, because this life will continue to be the life that you dread if you do not make a change. We need to get out of our heads and live every day and exist every day, be present every day. If we're not present every day and we're constantly thinking about the life that we want, then the life that we want is just it's a vague memory or a vague, what's that called? It's a haze. It's a haze. It doesn't even exist. It's in the future. It doesn't even exist. And that life is nothing if we don't start today. So exist today, do the things you need to do today, and the life that you dream of, the life that you want, that you deserve, will be yours indefinitely. You just have to be persistent within yourself. You need to hold your damn self accountable. You need to hold yourself accountable. You need to hold yourself accountable. Stop coming home and making the same mistakes, doing the same bad habits, letting time just go. No, be that bump in the road of your daily routine. Continue that daily routine of change, of something new, and then life will transform. Then you'll get everything you're destined for. Then you'll get everything you're destined for. Just exist and be honest with yourself. Is that so hard to ask for? Is that so hard to ask for? I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Thank you. And I hope you're honest with yourself, and I hope you're persistent with yourself. I truly appreciate you listening to me and giving me your attention. If you don't know me, now you know me. My name is Prentice. I make videos like this. I've been making videos like this for quite some time now. Time will tell. And I truly appreciate you. So thank you. Very, very grateful and much love. Peace.